What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a heart's desire reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second during the zodiac lineup for group 3. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so this is your last reading for the month of February. Was really trying to get these done a little bit before then, but energy was kind of off, plus work and blah blah blah. So you guys are getting it now on the 29th of February, which I'm kind of glad at least it happened this way. So that way it's literally your last reading of February. Okay, before we go into the March energy. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for you guys. We do have the Lovers and the Nine of Wands at the bottom. Okay. So maybe, again, this is Heart's Desire readings are going to reach a different Pisces collective in the sense of probably someone with Pisces in their chart, or Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, you have the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. So possibly been putting a lover on block, okay, or just some form of like isolating yourself in a way. Of course, it's not the Hermit with the Virgo energy, but obviously blocking love or someone in particular. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 shuffles as usual. We're going to be looking at your present, past, and future energy for Pisces. Okay, blocked still here with the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe someone made a slight offer and it was not accepted in some way. Maybe not so much of a strong offer presented to you, Pisces. All right. Looking for some fairness, and still that may be why there's a blockage in the sense of some form of justice with the Libra card here. So maybe some Libra energy surrounding you guys, Pisces, possibly in your birth chart somewhere as well. Just in case you guys are not aware, I did put 2 references for birth chart readings on the community page, so you can go on there and grab those 2 links. One is by Yasmin Bolin, and then for Moonology, and then the other is numerology.com. Okay, both of those I used, and I ended up very happy with them. They're both free. Definitely love the numerology one because it is a little bit more descriptive of the different birth chart placements and the signs that are associated to them. Okay, so feel free to check those out if you have not found out your birth chart. All right, so one from the top is for your present energy, one from the bottom is for your past energy, and then one energetically from the middle, which, if I can get to it, this one, and just kind of switch there mid pick from Divine, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to see what the overall outcome is of this energy here. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. Okay, in the present energy, Pisces, you have the Star. The Star card, Aquarius energy, was in Sagittarius's reading, but it was in their past energy. So there's some room for healing to go on here, Pisces, or kind of putting someone on a pedestal, or putting or prioritizing something in a way. Okay, as far as healing, maybe your own personal healing of some sort, or again, if you did block someone or have been kind of distant towards someone in some kind of way. It's time to heal that energy. Okay. Like I said, it was in Sagittarius's past energy. Um, where a lot of healing, there was obviously a lot of stuff going on in Sagittarius's past, but for you guys it's in the present. Okay, so either something that was recently said or done that or in the past was done but is now at the forefront, okay, of your present energy. Let's see what's in the past energy for Pisces, and it is the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands, in the sense of a relationship. Okay, everything in the past was maybe stable at some point. So between the past and the present, something transpired. Okay, in the sense of, again, some kind of blockage, something went down. Maybe, like I said, some kind of a small offer, but not enough on the table to keep the relationship stable. Okay, we'll get into more of it as we do clarifiers. Okay, but I will say that so far, since these two cards have been put down between the Star card and the Four of Wands, the same colors are kind of transpiring here in the sense of blue and green. So a lot of heart space, maybe blockage, and then maybe a lot of words were said that I'm not going to say throat chakra blocked, but maybe calcified in the sense of just plaguing in negative connotation. Even though there's no black here, I just feel it's some form of maybe some negative words were shared. Okay. Let's get into the future energy of Pisces, which is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Now, I will say that in the Sagittarius's reading, they had Six of Wands. Okay, and it was in their present energy. All right. Not saying that you guys have anything associated with Sagittarius, but you could have it in your birth chart. Okay. But there is obviously deemed some sharing to happen in your future placement, in the sense of sharing of important or valuable information of some sort, or something of value, morals, things of that nature, to even the tables. Okay, as we did see justice. Okay, in your pre-read, kind of shuffling through. Okay, so you're trying to bring some form of balance by sharing something. Okay, again, I just feel sharing in fairness in a way when it comes to the Six of Pentacles coming out. Let's go ahead and get into the bottom of the deck to see what the overall outcome is for Pisces, and it is the Hanged Woman. Okay, the Hanged Woman, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, maybe the perspective of the person that was hurt, not just your side of things and how you felt, because everything is always done for some form of reason. Okay, there is always some reasoning for something. Okay, and so again, a sense of sharing. 3 and 3 equals 6. Okay, so it's also a time for you to reevaluate your morals, and values, and what truly makes you tick in a way, and also sharing that with another person. Okay, so because you two may have some form of a different view or opinion of certain things, and how you approach certain situations. Okay, so we do have, we're going to go ahead and clarify the Six of Inspiration, Six of Wands coming up. Okay, yet in your clarifiers, and then Awakening coming up. Okay, so a victory in the sense of maybe finally coming to terms with things, Pisces, in the sense of understanding. Okay, an epiphany of sorts, okay? And maybe a victory in reuniting, okay? Let's get some clarity for Pisces. 3 shuffles here, asking for clarity for Pisces. The Magician, okay, with the 6 of Wands. Prepare Pisces. Means that you guys are trying to definitely pray for a victory if one has not happened already. All right. You have the 3 of Voices. Again, hoping for a victory, hoping not to be rejected, okay, with this 3 of Swords here, okay. Last shuffle for you guys. And then we'll go ahead and cut the deck so we can clarify this first row. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Truly appreciate your patronage. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified the next time I do a reading for your sign, okay? 1 from the top, which is for the Star card. 1 from the bottom, which is for the 4 of Wands. And then 1 energetically from the middle. Which is for the 6 of Pentacles, okay? And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to clarify the Hanged Woman, all right? So, the Star card for your present is being clarified by you must be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius in your chart, okay? This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? Sun, Moon, and Rising. And you guys got 10 of materials with the Star card, and 10 of Pentacles, 10 of materials, was in the same place for Sagittarius. And I shuffled the deck, okay? So you guys are tied to them in some shape, form, or fashion, okay? If you're not dealing with one, it may be some kind of platonic situation for you Pisces, not so much relative wise, okay, is the feeling that I get, especially with how you guys right here and now readings were. And I think you guys tied pretty much in all the readings. The All My Love, not so much the monthly manifestations, I'm not counting those, but just your regular preliminary reads, okay? So some kind of healing needing to go on in your circle, okay? Presently, maybe, you know, words, again, being shared of some sort. Again, I guess I was going to, not going to. You guys probably already know. But again, I know I'm being vague, but that's what Pisces do. And I'm a Taurus, but I got Pisces in my 11th house. So y'all know how we do, okay? So nonetheless, all right, some healing needing to go on again through circles, through your inner circle, okay? Again, for some of you, it could be a romantical relationship, but I really think it's more so friendships, okay? Platonic friendships is where the healing needs to be, okay? Also, a sense of prioritizing your relationships, possibly. That might be what's also going on as we were, you know, doing the shuffling for the secondary deck for clarification. In the sense of wanting those victories and coming into that awakening of really how to prioritize your life in some way, okay? With this 10 of Pentacles, all right? That's for some of you, that's not for everyone. Now, the 4 of Wands is being clarified by Temperance, okay? Temperance in the past, okay? For past energies for Pisces, It was possibly a situation of maybe growing impatient as far as with a relationship, or how it was being handled, or just basically the flow of it. Okay. Um, Possibly someone growing impatient or trying to be as patient as possible. With this temperance, you do have kind of the sun is kind of over her head here. And so I do feel like with the moon phases underneath, okay? And so it could have been a situation of someone, dealing with it, but really hiding, again, Pisces, moon energy, um, hiding how they truly felt while being enlightened about how a situation was being held or handled. Okay. And so wasn't really coming out, and that could have been you, Pisces, doing that, and pretty much kind of testing a connection in a way of maybe you do this and see how they react to something, or how they don't react to something. Obviously became it somewhat of an issue. Okay. And so that is past energy for you. All right. Let's get into the future energy with the Six of Pentacles being clarified by the Fool. Okay. For future energy for Pisces. Okay. So you're going to take a chance, or somewhat a risk, if you will, a leap of faith in regards to sharing, in a sense of your values or morals. For others of you, it might be something in regards to sharing investments of some sort, as it pertains to money. Okay. Um, I don't know how you're going to share. I feel like it might be in the sense of informing people of it, or not in the sense of for them to do it, but just something that you may have received, in a way. Maybe you got a small return from doing something, and so you might, be willing to put other people on game in a way. Um, just in the sense of trying to help, but I don't think they'll do it. It's primarily for you, not really for them. Okay. You may have a tendency of doing that, Pisces, sometimes, not just in the future, but just in general, in the sense of sharing things that you've done. But again, it was primarily for you. Divine put it in you to do and for you to receive, not saying that you can't share it with other people, but everything is not meant to be for everybody all the time. Okay. And so again, you can share those words of wisdom with other people, but it'll probably only stick with you. Okay. Now, let's see what is clarifying the Hanged Woman. And it is the Knight of Voices. Okay. With the Queen of Swords underneath. Okay. So Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Okay. Automatically here, get your facts straight. Okay. For some reason. Okay. Get your facts straight. Having understanding or looking at things from a different perspective, you're not going to be all the way there, with it. Don't rush in with words that are kind of, not all the way factual, in the sense of maybe withholding information in a way, in regards to how you feel or what was done in the past. Okay. With Queen of Swords underneath that Hanged Woman, it is about being pretty much direct, in the sense of prepared, for what may be said. Someone either will be prepared or you will be prepared for what someone else says with a Knight of Swords energy. Okay. Where they may hold back on certain words and only focus on certain things, such as um, how they felt. Okay, while you will kind of, again, by looking at things from another perspective, will automatically be prepared for, okay, in the sense of, I know they're going to bring up that time that I did this. I'll, have a retort for that. Okay. So when you're looking at things from a different perspective, Pisces, don't do it in the sense of trying to prepare for a rebuttal. Okay. This is not about having a debate. This is about sharing feelings. Okay. It is not about debating someone, okay? This is about listening to how someone felt. You are a water sign. You should understand how someone feels, okay? Because you have waters that, still waters that run deep, okay? And so give someone the opportunity to state how they felt and not automatically be prepared to combat it with, well, I know, I understand that you felt that way, but this is why, I said that. No one needs a justification. If anything, truly understand and maybe apologize for making that person feel that way, okay? That is a better way of, presenting yourself in dealing with the situation than automatically justifying everything as if you aren't willing to change. Okay, if you're not willing to change, then there's no need to have the conversation with this person. Okay, just saying, Pisces. Now let's get into the Heart's Oracle, so that way we can see what is to come or the final decision. Okay, in regards to you, Pisces. Okay, what is to come or the final decision for Pisces. Last shuffle here before we cut the deck. Alright, let's see what's at the bottom for you guys, Pisces. And it is, look at that heart chakra, okay? Number 4, protecting your heart chakra. Maybe that's what you were doing in the sense of this past energy, blocking yourself in a way from actually feeling love deeper than what you've ever felt, Pisces, in the sense of because of what you've ever dealt with in the past. And just not being willing to give someone a clean slate. I talk about that a lot on the channel when it comes to relationship readings, because I feel like that is something that everyone should do when getting into a new relationship. You should definitely wipe the slate clean for another person to come in and hopefully show you, or give you better love or treatment and respect than what you did in a previous relationship, and it be quite obvious, not in the sense of thinking that they're running game on you. Okay, if you're thinking someone's running game on you, maybe you are the one who's running game on other people. Okay, just saying, Pisces, we get real over here. Now let's get into the book in regards to the heart chakra. Of course, I'm going to forewarn you, there will probably be a some form of breathing exercise along with this. So if you are a spiritualist, you can do the exercise and take heed to the affirmation that is attached to it. Now we're going to go to page 163, which equals out to 10, which means some form of an awakening happening for you, as we did see that pop up in your reading, Pisces. So it is time for you to awaken to whatever has transpired in previous relationships, and it is time to hopefully heal from them, so that way you can move forward and allow someone else to come in. Okay, so you do have find balance underneath. Okay, so it's something that you do have to do. We did see the Justice card in your primary row of your reading. So you have to find some form of balance and fairness when it comes to love, probably. Okay. It says your color here, of course, is green. The sound is yam. You have the element of air. The gland is thymus. And the keywords here are I love. Okay. So, you can kind of write some affirmations to yourself using or starting with I love. Okay. Is what I would suggest for you. It says, parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing, as we have the star card here and the Four of Wands. It's believed to be the link between mind, body, and soul. To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace and green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Okay? This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Okay? So imagine and send loving, heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. So just imagine seeing blue and green, and as you can see in your past and your present energy is blue and green. Okay, send this to everyone unconditionally, and it will be returned to you. Okay, so if you are ready to heal some things with some people, or with a particular person, you have to send out that loving energy first before connecting with them. Okay, because that will hopefully avoid you being combative, or wanting to be a little bit forthright in conversing with them. You have to see things from their perspective and put the shoe on the other foot, in the sense of how you would feel if what they did, if it were the reverse. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm not trying to get into the situation of what it was. Y'all know what it was. Okay. I'm sorry, Pisces. It's y'all's moon energy. I can't help it. All right. So let's get into the message of support for you guys. All right. With the power of surrender. 3 shuffles here. As we wrap up your reading, Pisces. Last shuffle. And then we'll see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we have surrender to your soul's path. Surrender to your soul's path. It says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Okay? This is definitely, I want to say I felt like this card has came out before, but, it feels like it's came out before, but I'm not 100% sure. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. I feel like you guys could have gotten this card last month in January. Okay. And I almost feel like, I just came back from doing readings, but I feel like this has presented itself, either maybe, if not you guys, because January I really just did monthly manifestations, so I'm lying on that part. um, don't shoot the messenger. But this has came up before, or it's deja vu. Okay. But I will suggest something to you because, that's what I do, shameless plugs. So, spiritual growth, one of my meditation oils. If you are into spiritual work and just, overall aromatherapy in a way, but it's homemade holistics by me. Everything is pretty much made by hand. And those oils I really took some diligent time with. Okay. So, spiritual growth, as it is talking about your soul's growth, okay, it's a really beautiful oil with rubious tea in it, and very, really nicely fragrant. I like for them to be, still fragrant in scent, but light on the body. So, it's truly meant for, in my opinion, just calming. If you're, at work and you want to put that on, you can. If you are into yoga, you can put it on your pressure points and do yoga with it. And it's just a nice light fragrance, but still permeates in a way to really calm you. Okay. Um, you can put it on as a daily oil just on the go. But spiritual growth, all right, which is working on empathy, that has green adventuring in it, would also be helpful to you guys as well, I believe. Okay. But, and definitely, I would say if you use it, put it across your heart space. Okay. And when you put it across the heart space, I want you guys, it's a nice roll on, it's a metal ball. So it's not like your usual roller ball that's kind of got that line on it that kind of feels like a paper cut sometimes. So it's a nice roller ball. And you can go up the heart space, okay? Not horizontally, vertically. I want you to go up the heart space in the sense of opening up your heart space, okay? And then, if you can, do like a V outside on the chest, in a way away from it, to kind of permeate and imagine those blue and green waves, as it said in the book, in regards to the heart chakra and kind of opening that up, okay? Listen to a heart chakra meditation. You also might want to listen to a throat chakra meditation, so that way you can kind of open up the throat chakra in the sense of speaking truthfully and expressing yourself to others. Um, that would possibly also do align my energy, okay? Every now and again, when you feel like you have some kind of blockage in your chakras, that's when I would do probably an overall chakra meditation, okay? With the align my energy. I have a mix and match for 3 for $35. So there's your 3 oils right there. Feel free to click the link below the video title, so that way you can go directly to my shop and check those out. Okay. But other than that, Pisces, that's all that I have for you guys today. I will see you guys again in March. Peace.